Capturing the moments that make life great.
Ladies all around the world, listen up. We're looking for you. The time has come to be unstoppable together. The danger of executive women is worrying we're not enough, obsessed with perfection and failing to perform. You're in the right place. It's now time to be unstoppable together with Connie Fife. She was the director of the United States Chamber of Commerce and CEO of Girl Scouts USA. Sit down, squat down, or lie down. It's time for Up or Out, all business with Connie Fife, your unstoppable diva and chair of the Fife Group, helping women in leadership achieve excellence and be unstoppable together.
Hi, it's Connie Fife, and you're here with Be Unstoppable Together. And I am so excited because we are live at the C-Suite event in Dallas, Texas. And it has been 2 full days of learning business techniques and CEOs sharing on how to connect with them and how to build audience on social media and sales and just so much. And the biggest thing that we've been doing here is connecting with people. Now, there's a difference between connecting and networking, and we're going to learn a little bit more about that today with today's guest, who is Lou Diamond. And Lou, welcome to the show today. Thank you for being here. Now, your company's Thrive, and you also have a podcast, Thrive with Lou Diamond. Thrive Loud with Lou Diamond. And then also your book is Master the Art of Connecting. Now, you said to me before, connecting and networking are 2 different things. So explain that for me. How is that different?
Totally different. We're here at a networking event. There are lots of people. Everyone is meeting one another. Everyone's exchanging business cards,
Right.
saying hello, and doing all these things that we do. You're not necessarily increasing your connection. You are doing things networking. Biggest difference between networking and connecting. We're here at this event. Everyone is going out there networking. We're meeting people, business cards, we're seeing nameplates. You're knowing certain people. You're putting a face to a name.
Right.
But connecting is establishing that true connection with someone, that one-on-one, really learning about somebody else. More importantly, when you're connecting with someone,
Okay.
you are actually getting into their world, learning not so much what their world is about, but more importantly, how you can help add to that person's world. That's when somebody's willing to let someone in. That's
Okay.
the power that builds these connections strong, and that is a bond. When somebody's selflessly out there trying to help someone else, that is a connection that builds organisms, worlds over time. It turns into a business, friendships, partnerships, great alliances. That's a true connection. Much different than just a network.
So give a little advice to someone that goes out to networking events, because there are so many, there's the BNIs, there's the chambers, there's the C-Suite network, and we've been doing a lot of networking here. So what is some advice for someone that is going to these networking events, and how they could really and truly make a connection with somebody from that event that they meet?
One of the things that I talk about, and coach in Thrive, and I talk about is strengthening your connecting. How you and I work out, you have to strengthen our physical.
Right.
In shape, to work on your midsection and
Right.
all that stuff. When it comes to
I'm still trying.
we're all our connecting are the things that we have certain muscles that are called with an acronym, which I call SIG. These
Okay.
4 muscles that work to be you want to connect with someone.
Okay.
The S is your super why, and that is living in your why every single day. Living your passion to the next thing. The A is authenticity. We all can see through the S.
That's right.
When someone's not genuine, not coming from an authentic place, you're actually not only don't want to connect with someone, it actually repels them.
Right.
The F is a fearless mindset. It takes a little bit of courage to go out there, move through your fears, to go connect with somebody. Open yourself up, share what you do, figure out how to help someone connect with them. That fearless mindset, you
Okay.
And most importantly, as I mentioned, is the power of empathy. It's the ability to sit in your shoes and understand what your needs are. Because that's what everyone else. That is the reason why that's the way you need to be in these situations. So those core muscles.
Right.
It takes a little bit of work to work on each one.
Okay.
And with that, you can connect incredibly.
Okay. I mean, I've met some people here even at the C-Suite event that are coming up to me and they're like, I can't do this. They're like, I'm like, okay, take a deep breath. And then I introduced the women specifically to a couple people in the room. And then she was fine, then she went off. So maybe she went into that F part, facing her fear with what you just talked about in the safe zone.
Yes, she probably, like anything else, it's intimidating. There are some limits involved in this
Yes.
event. And you also have so many things to worry about, right? Like you're worried about your business. If you do this, if you're thinking about all the things of what you need to do,
Right.
you're not going to. You're actually going to focus on yourself and you get a foot lost in yourself. What you should be doing is, I'm going to focus and learn all the things I can.
And it's really walking with this open mind, blank piece of paper, and say, okay, who am I going to embrace today?
I know that I can actually have a connection with
Okay.
and help one another.
Right.
And I can learn from that person. They can learn from me.
Okay.
And a lot of times coming with the game too, there's lots of people who intend to invest in this company.
Yes.
You can't meet everyone.
Right.
But there might be some key people that you want. And those that are genuine and really kind of strong for connecting more with some extra connectors.
Right.
They're the ones who people actually want to introduce you to this person,
Okay.
to that person, pull them in. That intimidation that you talked about.
Right.
It's not for anything. It's unsettling. It's
Okay.
not their comfort zone. It's just something.
Right, brave move through. Now you said something though about there may or there will be key people that you might want to be meeting at the event. So someone, whether they're intimidated or not intimidated, does it make sense to at least know who's on that list, figure out who they are, know their background, maybe go to LinkedIn, maybe connect with them and say, hey, you come into this event, I'd love to connect with you and see you at the event. Is that something that's really helpful to also build and create that connection?
I used to call it it's two-step. Like you literally need to have a dance moves on it.
Okay.
And you can write out a game plan of what you want is very helpful.
Okay.
Understanding what you personally want out of it. And sometimes it's just a learn.
Right.
And many times it's taking in that information and then coming back and leaving the event to digest from it. But it's also really important to know that you bring something to the table that someone else might not.
Okay.
Whether you know it or not, that is actually the key selling. That's why you're going to
Okay.
It's the opposite of what you think that I would learn on the table. Because I promote myself, I promote my brand.
Right.
It's more about you get someone else out because that actually draws a lot of attention. It's very good.
Okay.
We got to look at this guy, we got to look at this person.
Right.
It's helping me, and that's the environment.
That's where you want us to be in. Well, let's take a break right there so we can hear from our sponsors. This is Connie Five here, The Unstoppable Diva, and we're going to take a really quick break, and we're going to be right back, and we're going to talk more about the ride. Hi, this is Connie Five, your unstoppable diva, host of Up or Out with Connie. I am thrilled to be a headliner host on the C-Suite Network, where you can grow your brand, grow your tribe, and be unstoppable together. We are the hottest podcast for C-level executives and entrepreneurial leaders. Each week, we interview content leaders on leadership, personal brand, business, and influence. Continue to hear me right here on the C-Suite Network, also on iHeartRadio, SiriusXM, iTunes, and over 900 networks around the globe. Follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter because you don't want to miss any of the good stuff. Until next time, this is Connie Five, your unstoppable diva. Be bold, be connected, and be unstoppable together. And we're back, and this is Connie Five, and today I am sitting here talking with Lou Diamond, and we're in Dallas, Texas, live at the C-Suite Network. So Lou, we talked a lot about the networking or connection and how to make a real connection with someone. So tell me more about your business and how do you work with your clients?
I'd like to say that it brought the most amazing people we try to and we do that through coaching, consulting, and actually connecting.
Okay.
The coaching component is working with teams or leadership teams.
Okay.
Much of my business is focused on people, business development, sales. A lot of times it ends up into communication. That's the other something.
Okay.
So I acted in that role.
So the leaders communicating more within their own company.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is a lot of businesses I work with are focused externally. They're trying to grow their business and do a good job and
Right.
get more sales, but they're not paying attention to it.
Okay.
We also have this multi-generational, I don't like to say millennial, but this multi-generational workforce.
Right.
Where there's communication between leadership and leaders and
Right.
those that represent the workers.
Okay.
A lot of companies like that were trying to figure out how they can better band together. A lot of my coaching consulting is focusing.
So are you focusing on the communication between the different generations, as you said? So, I mean, right now in the workforce, we have the millennials, we have the Gen X, and we have the boomers. And if you look at each of those, I mean, just look at the technology changes in each of those type of generations. So do you find that to be part of the mix or the hindrance for them to communicate with each other within the company?
Very true. Great story. I work with a senior sales organization. Where is that? They're used to speaking on the phone.
Right.
Constant talking. And there were millennials that were very focused on using all the numbers.
Right.
Instant message, text, emails, etc. We did in a study approximately how many clients.
Okay.
And we just asked you this question. If someone spent the whole day talking on the phone and it wasn't using email, or someone was just using electronic means and never speaking to anyone, which one of those salespeople do you think?
The one talking on the telephone.
You know, it's interesting. They both
Really?
covered them for all one. And
Right.
they thought the same thing. So
Right.
one was having a relationship. Here's what's happening. They can learn from each other.
Okay.
The person who has that senior relationship is not as technologically savvy.
Right.
As maybe they're doing on the phone. There's a speed issue. There's only so many people
True.
to talk to.
Right.
And in many cases, the person that they're talking to on the phone might not be able to telephone friendly. So
Okay.
I like to balance the two together.
Well, it's also hard to get someone on the phone. I mean, how do you get them on the phone? But, so then, again, with the millennials, so they weren't going fast enough, so then what was the millennials
And
like?
the millennials issue was also the fact that they were communicating in so many pieces, but they really weren't in depth connection because there wasn't a personal relationship. No one person could go incentivize.
And that's why I went for the telephone side, because at least, and that's, I mean, what I've been learning, I mean, social media is great, but to connect with somebody, you still have to pick up the telephone. So what's the answer?
The answer here is that both of each other. There is not one right way. And a lot of that is actually asking the client sort of targeted missions to let them feel as fast as we feel every single generation that's out there.
Okay.
Eric,
Right.
true story. I've seen now boomers that are only using electronic communication are picking up the phone. And I'd love to see if we get to everybody's just speaking. Someone at the conference today talked about the greatest apps that you use on the iPhone.
Right.
And something made a really good joke about in the middle of an iPhone with this green phone feature. And when you press it, you can actually speak to somebody. It's a very good
That
phone.
is funny. That is funny.
It is something that you forget that it is only smartphone.
That's
So
right.
you need to balance both. And it's very important when you're working in an organization.
Right.
Selling your product to your targets and customers. That there is a balance there.
Right.
It's not all one way and all one way. And we could all learn from each other. Final story about those two people.
Yeah.
We coached them both together in America. And in 2 months' time, we were producing amazing people. It was great to see them both well. Both
Right.
of them in areas that they were on.
I know we're probably running out of time, but I do have another story because I did something very similar about a year and a half ago. I wanted to truly understand my audience, who my audience was, because for years I was working with men and women in corporations. So I took a little break from my business. I was caring for my mom. She was ill at the time. And I started really digging and doing the research on my audience and who they were, including their social media habits. And I went full circle towards working with women executives, because that is really my sweet spot. And of course, I was CEO for Girl Scouts and a director at the Chamber, so I have a very strong business background. So I put that together, brought that together. But what I found really interesting was the social media habits of my group, which is Gen X women from like ages 38 to 58, that between all of the social media, and I had all of the time blocks for all of the generations, and the Gen X women are on LinkedIn between 5 in the afternoon to 7 in the afternoon. And initially I'm thinking, okay, they're commuting, or maybe they're making dinner or something, but I'm still thinking work related. And I happened to give a keynote one day, and the woman came up to me afterwards and actually corrected me. And she said, I'm going to tell you what we're doing between the times of 5 to 7, because most of us still have little kids. We were picking them up from school. We're carpooling, we're taking them to ballet or dance or whatever they have, and all us moms are sitting on the sideline playing with their phone, and we're on LinkedIn. And it really, I mean, it was an eye-opener for me to realize that, because pardon me, I'm thinking, really? And she's like, that's the only time we get to breathe.
You know, the next biggest time in that area is Sunday mornings between 10:30 to 1:30 when they're on the soccer field.
When they're on the soccer fields.
It's an unbelievable thing. They actually said during one meeting that there was Facebook, we actually have a server issue with the nicest days of the year.
Right.
Where everyone is just jamming and saying,
Right.
but it's open. And
Yes.
knowing those behavioral habits is also important now. And to call and connect to those people.
That's right. So when do you think I'm on LinkedIn?
I would imagine. I said right those hours, 5 to 7.
That's right. That's right. You got it. On Sunday morning when we're out on the soccer fields, and I'm sitting like, okay.
Along those lines, it's the topic we promote. Who's going to be on my show, or
Right.
any other things of those particular
Right.
Right.
Right. So we do need to take a break. We do need to take a commercial break. I'm getting waved over there. Just hang in there just a couple minutes, because we do need to hear from our sponsor. And when we come back, we're going to be putting Lou Diamond in the hot seat.
Hi, this is Greg Davis. Connie asked me to pop in for a moment to tell you about a great opportunity. Have you ever listened to a podcast and thought, I should be doing that, but I don't know how, I don't know where to start? Well, Up or Out with Connie Fife has partnered with Park Lane Media Group to offer you PMR podcast production. What is PMR? Production, marketing, response. The 3 key elements you need to successfully build your podcast success. For more information, visit parklanemediagroup.com or email podcast@parklanemediagroup.com, and be sure to let them know that Connie sent you. You have a story to tell. We'll help you share it. Come to parklanemediagroup.com today and start building your podcast success.
And we're back, and this is Connie Fife. And I am so thrilled that you are my audience and that you are here to listen and learn more about how you can be unstoppable together. So right now, we're going to throw Lou in the hot seat, and we're going to learn more about the guy. The guy. That's right. I love saying your name. I do. Lou Diamond. So Lou. So tell me, what is your greatest motivator?
I'm a fan. I love my kids, my dog, immediate family thereafter. I think every single thing, they are the people that make me happy, but they are also the people that I was looking for, and to know that every chance that I succeed, parts of my happiness will go to share with them.
Yes.
That's the drive. That's the thing that keeps me going. That is most important.
That's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So what about a business book? Is there a certain business book that you would recommend?
All right, so I've got 2. One is because I came from Wall Street. My skills love to laugh a little bit. I also love to do things. What it did was, it's funny to remember being read recently. And what was so great, I realized how talented this was. Michael has always found the ability to find that rare percentage who focuses on. He did that his entire career from Moneyball
Next big thing, right?
All of those things are always highlighted. One person gets experience. In short, same idea. Like Irish Bogart's about to go back with like equalize people.
Right.
But it's also, he did a great job telling the story of something that happened work, which I appreciate. So it's a feeling good for us from that part. And there's, I wouldn't call as much a business quote. It's a high quote, but Dr. Bob Patel,
Okay.
and whether you're a golfer or not,
Right.
it's a must read to understand the importance of the game. Just like life, it's never perfect. You will never have a perfect golf game. Even if you score the best score ever,
Right.
next time you do it, it'll be different.
It'll be different.
And that uniqueness will carry over to business and understand that you're not striving for perfection.
Okay.
You're striving for the best that you can do to make things good.
Okay.
And I've always felt that that was a great message. Helping to understand the results. I'm going to do my best and do what I can. Once I think about what happens after is out of my control.
Right.
What happens, I put out the best work ever for my company, and I hope it all works out. Best I can do.
So what makes you unstoppable?
What makes me unstoppable? Not calling. It's shaky.
Okay.
What makes me unstoppable? It is really what is my passion. I told you, work with most of these people.
Right.
I was put on this planet to
Okay.
help people succeed and see breakthrough goals. Everything that we ever set forth, I get more joy out of helping those people do that. That's why I'm coaching, that's why I'm on companies, bring people, win bigger sales, bring people on, grow their businesses to levels. That's the stuff that gets me.
Really gets you going.
And getting in front of an audience to talk about it, talk about the ways that you do it.
Right.
That's what keeps me constantly.
So then what is your advice to someone just starting out, just dipping their toe in the water and trying to figure out where to go from here? What would be your advice to them?
The advice is, I went through a long structured career in consulting, and I was the head of sales and digital marketing for Wall Street, lots of different things. But consulting gave me the opportunity to see many different businesses. And I came from a retail jewelry store that my dad had been
And with the name Lou Diamond.
That's the only reason. Very small store that literally, couldn't fit between the two of us. These chairs wouldn't fit into the
Okay.
store. And I came from that background. I never knew what corporate was.
Okay.
Never knew what business was. For years, that's what I wanted was to learn. So my advice would be learn as much as you can and see as much as you can. Try
Okay.
different things that are out
Okay.
there. And do what you love. Always do what you love. Try
Okay.
and figure that out. A lot of people don't exactly know what it is. So you
Right.
have to try different things to see maybe what you don't like.
Right.
And those are the things that you get. The last common advice is what everyone shows me, which is breathe, right? Don't overextend your stay too much. Come up
Right.
with something sharp to say, and then walk away from the message. Go on to the next thing. Don't overstay your welcome.
Well, thanks for being here. Lou Diamond, ladies and gentlemen, speaker, author, podcaster. I mean, just a hell of a nice guy. Somebody that you really want to connect with and learn from. Lou, where can our listeners and our audience learn more about you?
So the Thrive Lab website, which is on iTunes or every form of podcast that you can listen to, you can also link it on our website, thrivepartners.net, and on any social media at Thrive Lab, Facebook, Twitter.
Right, so he's on every social media page out there. So you want to connect with this guy, Lou Diamond, and he's going to talk to you and show you really how to really connect with people, no matter what generation it is. and this is Connie Fife. And ask yourself today, if you could do anything at all to make a change in the world, to make a change for yourself, what would that be? Until next time, be bold, be connected, and be unstoppable together.